Welcome to The Incompetent Griller, where I'm going to teach you, an incompetent griller, how to look like you know what you're doing when grilling in front of your family and friends. Today we'll be making a jalapeno smoked turkey on a Weber Kettle Grill. To start off, the night before your cook, make time to prepare your turkey by injecting it with Tony Chachere's injectable marinades. We'll be using their jalapeno and butter marinade, which isn't too spicy, as even my youngest was fine with the heat level, but it definitely adds some delicious flavor. Each bottle has enough to do about 2 turkeys, so pour half of the marinade into a cup to avoid cross-contamination. As you're injecting, try to use the same hole and go in at different angles. This way you can minimize the risk of tearing the skin. Finally, coat the skin with Tony's Creole seasoning, then put the turkey in the fridge until the next morning.
8 hours later.
Good morning. You'll see I'm in pajamas because I'm recording this on Thanksgiving morning and I don't have to get dressed until our guests arrive. Get your charcoal chimney started with some newspaper or an old shirt that your wife has suggested it's time to retire.
Burn, baby! Burn!
Once the coals are ready, place them to one side of the grill for indirect cooking. Place a pan on the opposite side with some water, which will help create a pleasant sauna for your turkey to cook itself in. Next, add some smoking wood. I'm using apple today as I don't want to overwhelm the jalapeno flavor. Lastly, add your turkey to the indirect heat side of the grill. I'm keeping mine in the pan today to catch the dripping so my wife can make gravy later. Make sure your top and bottom vents are wide open, as we're smoking hot and fast today. We'll be checking the turkey every 45 minutes to baste it and rotate it. After the second check-in, we'll add some garlic to the pan to roast it, which will add some extra flavor to the gravy my wife will be making. In between checks though, just remember, as Moses said as he shared the 10 Commandments, "If thine eyes lookest, thou shalt not cookest." Now that 45 minutes have passed, go ahead and turn the turkey 180 degrees, then baste that bird with some butter. I made this mixture by adding enough Tony's seasoning to cover a stick of butter, then adding some hot sauce to complement the jalapeno injection. Microwave that, and then you're good to go. Once the turkey has been basted, put the lid on for another 45 minutes. While you're waiting, why not get yourself a Reaper Learn to Paint kit so you can paint any miniature figures you have in your board games. If an imbecile like me can learn, anyone can. Here are some figures my family worked on from the My Little Scythe board game. I'm not going to tell you which ones I did and which my children did, as I want you to think highly of me. Now that we've reached the second check-in, we're going to add the garlic. Typically at this point, we just have one last 45-minute turn to go before we finish, though a larger bird may require an additional rotation. Let's just check the temperature and... Holy Hannah, we're already done! Okay, so after consulting with my better half, we realized this was a 12-pound turkey, not a 15-pound one, so it cooked faster. If this happens to you, take the turkey inside, leaving the tray on the grill. Add your garlic cloves now, and let them roast for about 45 minutes to an hour. While that happens, let's go inside and cut open the turkey. Don't be worried about the black exterior. The turkey isn't burnt. Just cut it open and see. Look how juicy that bird is inside. You can eat this meat on its own, or dip it in this garlic gravy, which tastes amazing by the way. The garlic goes really well with the jalapeno and Creole seasoning.
This is the most important discovery in the history of smarts. I'll notify the world.
I don't know how my wife makes gravy, and I didn't record the process, so I assume it's through the magic she learned while she was at Hogwarts. Anyway, I'm going to end this video so I can keep eating. Let me know of your own successes down in the comments after trying this method yourselves. Have a great day.